Hello, hello. I'm Keshav, and this is Team Bad Things Happen to Good People. We're a multifunctional design team which incorporates mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, and a software team in order to create a four-person hackathon team to make a real hardware device that solves a real problem for real people.
So first off, I'm Rick Brzezinski. This is my second hackathon, and I worked on the CAD and slides.
Hello, I'm Vincent. This is my second hackathon, and I'll be working on the full stack development.
Hi, I'm Adelina. This is my first hackathon, and I also worked on the full stack.
Hi, I'm Keshav again. This is my second hackathon, and I worked on the electronics and firmware. So moving to the next thing, the motivation for our project is, have you ever moved into a new apartment, have like a weird smell? Maybe your landlord recently got the apartment painted and wondered, is this safe for indoor paint? Did my landlord cheap out? Am I going to have negative health impacts? For a lot of things that happen in your environment, such as slight mold, VOCs from paint, or secondhand smoke, you can't actually detect the negative impacts until 5, 6, 10 years down, where you can start to develop major lung and respiratory problems. Just briefly, like looking at some charts, even a carbon dioxide level of 1500 or 1600 can cause negative brain effects and can cause like deterioration of cognitive abilities after a few hours in a room like that. And there's no alarm in your house or tells you you're living in a poorly ventilated area. There's no alarm in your house that tells you, there's too many VOCs or volatile organic compounds that can cause huge negative effects for you in the long run. And so our goal is to kind of bridge that gap and to let people know what's actually going on in the air of their house.
So our problem statement is that poor indoor air quality contributes to declining health, losing you months or years of your life. Most households have smoke detectors and carbon monoxide sensors, but lack the accessible tools to identify other harmful particles in the air that may be minor in the short run, but extremely hazardous 5 years in the future, making it difficult to make informed and preventative choices as early as possible. Especially for family-oriented Fred, who wants to settle down and strengthen or create family bonds by having children, regulating the home environment in which him and his kids grow up over time is extremely important.
So this is Envirolytics, and to get started, we're going to talk about the hardware parts of this. So I started on a CAD of a slot and casing mechanism that can hold everything together. And the purpose of this is so that when we actually present this, we can hold the entire product in just one hand without any mess.
So bringing out the actual product, you can see we have the box that Rick made beautifully. Contained within the box, we have our set of electronics. We have our breadboard, our ESP32, and all of our sensors that sit in the box neatly. The top is left open for now so that we can get data into the sensors. And you'll see in the demo that the data is actually getting published live to our analytics page. And the general architecture of what's going on with the electronics is we have a microcontroller, which is running our custom firmware code, and that's interfacing over a few different protocols with a few different sensors, such as a gas sensor, a volatile organic compound sensor, and a PPM, which is a dust sensor. It's all powered with some power supplies, and then it's all sitting on breadboards inside of the hardware. And it's publishing live via UDP over the internet, so it's an IoT device, to our front end, to our software, which we'll go over now.
Yep, moving on to the software, we'll be mainly talking about the tech stack and the features. As for our tech stack, we are using React.js and Tailwind CSS for our front end, and Node.js for our back end. Our full stack feature is mainly just a real-time update for the air quality. Our other features, obviously, the health score. We have a dashboard that puts everything together.
And now we have the live demo.
This is the login page. Let's just try our demo login. We obviously ran the code before, so now it's updating in real time. We calculate so that every 100 ppm over 1000 is like -1 on total health score, since 1000 is leaning toward bad. And going to the Fitbit health, we have your Connect Fitbit, the history that compares your health score throughout the duration when it is ran, and a profile that shows your email for now.
And on the Fitbit Health page, here you can connect your Fitbit account to use your actual Fitbit Health data. For now, we will be using demo data. And here is what it'll look like. So we have your heart rate, the amount of steps you took in a day, the calories you burned, and also analytics on how your sleep patterns are in the past 7 days.
We can also see, going back to the dashboard, that we haven't just kind of faked everything that we're doing. We have our VOC sensor in the box here and like some rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, which basically make it so that there's an increased concentration of VOCs because alcohol counts as an organic compound in the air. So if we blow alcohol onto the sensor and then wait for the next update, you can see how the VOC index went very high all the way to poor, right? It went to 200, which is considered pretty bad based on like the sensor measurements that we actually got out. So you can see how we're actually getting a completely real-time data from our device, which is really cool. You can also see that I was holding the device up to my face and talking right at it, so the CO2 level concentration went up by a lot too.
So this is a very applicable product. First reason why this product has application is because it keeps you and the people safe. Secondly, it's a smart system, so you can pull up your data on your phone, your laptop, and you can also connect your Fitbit to it, so you can have a very comprehensive dashboard.
In the future, We have a dream of making everyone's home more healthy. Thank you for listening.